Hello, Davas, angels. It's Dee. I wanted to share another bizarre synchronicity, coincidence, whatever we're gonna call them, with you guys. The whole thing I did with the Temple Mount was, well, let's just say, a surprise for me. Um, the symbolism. It's a Jewish cemetery with Freemason symbology, Sumerian, Anunnaki symbology all over it. So it got me thinking, I want to look at the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. And I came across some more bizarre synchronicities. So, here's Jerusalem. Center it on the map and start zooming in. Here's the Western Wall. Guest main. Zoom in a little tighter. Now, I recorded this video once already, and the microphone was not picking up on the recording, so I'm having to redo it. But during the first one, I noticed another bizarre synchronicity. Zion Gate. It just so happens that one of my tunes in the MMORPG that I play, I named him Zion, and his last name is Gate. Kind of weird, right? I mean, I can't help but be amused. It's like, really? But during the first recording of this video, that stood out. I was like, what? Not that there wasn't already a whole bunch of freakish stuff, synchronicity wise going on with me, but yeah, let's just add a few more points, right? Anyway, hope you guys are making it through this whole crazy COVID thing. It's just insanity. Anyway, so I wanted to check out Temple Mount. Here it is from overview. Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And the things that were standing out, Lionsgate stood out to me. Gus Main, of course, that's the Mount Olive, right? The garden he spent the last night in when he was betrayed, right? And then there's all these things want to pop up. The Church of Mary Magdalene. It's a beautiful church. Check it out. Look at that. Magnificent, right? And I was looking and City of David, right? There was something else that popped up on the map that was something to do with David. Hmm. I may not be zoomed in enough to pick up on it yet. Hmm. Anyway, the main reason for checking this out is right here. Temple Mount, right? Mm-hmm. The, Mount Moriah is the most highly contested piece of land on the planet. It's because all these religions stake claim. If they only all knew they were worshiping the exact same gods, I have to wonder to myself, would that change anything? I would like to think it would. The Muslims, they do that dance around the cube. They're actually worshiping the goddess. Interesting, right? There's a very large um, female genitalia on one of the corners. Interesting, the cornerstone, right? Nobody ever told anybody that the cornerstone was the goddess, did they? Hmm. Anyway, just connecting dots. This crazy breadcrumb trail that Edna and Gabriel have sent me on. It's like, seriously? It's like, can't I just have my memory back and that would solve everything, right? I don't know if it would solve anything or not. I guess it's all about divine timing, right? Anyway, there was a few other places, guess Maine. Um, there's Mount of Olives, Tomb of the Virgin. Another thing right up here. Where is it? Oh wow, Rockefeller. Go figure. Yeah. St. Anne's. I told you all. And this is located right next to Lion's Gate, by the way, St. Anne's. Just down the street from the temple. Told you all the importance of the name Anne. Happens to be my middle name. It means grace. Just so happens to be a church named St. Anne's right down the street. Church of St. Mary of Agony right here. So I'm sitting here looking, and I zoom in because I want to check out this tomb of the Virgin. So I zoomed in, and I went down to take a look. And I was like, oh, wow. Because I wanted to get an idea of the geography, the landscape there, because I've never paid that close attention to the, Jerusalem. And I never um, checked out anything this closely, ever. And boy, was I surprised. But Church of Mary Magdalene's back that way. And I was sitting here, Noah was sitting next to me, and I was like, no, check this out. There's a 417 on the ground right here. And then I go back out. And then I came back out and I looked at it and I'm like, 417, this is a highway that runs right through the middle and right past the temple and all these major, the Church of Mary Magdalene, Tomb of the Virgin, Gus Main, all that. Tomb of the Prophets. 417. You know, I've been guided to where I've lived. You guys know about me living on Erskine Street. Never heard that name, just like I never heard the word Adonai before in my life until he showed up and said his name out loud. a lot of things that I was blown away by. But, um, right down to where I live. And it just so happens that 417, what are the odds of this highway being the number 417? And the fact that I live in the area code 417. Another coincidence? Another synchronicity. Hmm. Anyway, I did speak with the gentleman that's running Mount Moriah, and all this stuff sits out on Mount Moriah, Church of Mary Magdalene, all this temple. This is Mount Moriah. Okay, there's three different mounts, but Mount Moriah is where the temple's at. Just so happens to be the name of the resting place of my family, and there just so happens to be a temple there too, with all kinds of Egyptian Anunnaki symbolism, and it's a Jewish cemetery to top it all off. Um, I talked about my family fleeing out of Scotland the year the sitting king was beheaded. One side of my family. And the other side coming out of the Rosebud Sioux tribe. The tribes were all cast off in different directions, right? Rosebud Sioux. Well, we know what the rose is, don't we? What it signifies. The reason that tribe is named Rosebud. I wish my family members from way back were around so I could ask them, what the hell is going on here? I think some of them already knew, like my great grandmother who insisted my name be changed. Hmm. Anyway, but yeah, 417 runs right by Dome of the Rock. Runs right through here. Right through all this. What are the odds of that? Oh, like I said, you just can't make this crap up, can you? Hmm. And why are all these weird things coming? Everything I name things, animals and stuff, in this Zion Gate just happens to be here, City of David, right there. That's what I was looking for. Um, just happens to be names of pets and tunes in a game and all the other oddness going on right down to my birth date, where I was born, and all the prophecy about the water bearer. you know, I'm going to do another video about Mount Moriah, the resting place of my family. There's probably going to be two. One talking about the information I got from the gentleman that's running it, and another one after I took a field trip down there. I haven't been there since I was a kid, so. I'm going to take a lot of pictures for myself, and yeah. Mm. But you know, there's one thing that they led me to here recently. I think the only person that could possibly know what I know um, is because of them leading me to it. I got some telepathy on it and some interesting things about the Holy Grail. But if anybody else on the planet knows about it, it's because they're in the know somehow. But I don't think they realize what it is. I think some people have maybe stumbled upon it, but it's something I'll share with you guys in the future. They don't want me to share it yet, but it's something that pretty much, yeah, a lot of people don't know about. Let's put it this way: only a handful of people probably are aware of it. But I'll talk about that in another video. But I just wanted to share this synchronicity with you guys. And yeah, Mount Moriah and the temple and 417. Anyway, love you guys more than you can possibly conceive of. Oh, and hang tight. I know it's been a crazy year. Told you you were going to have to grab your popcorn because things were going to get crazy. I wasn't kidding, was I? Anyway, try to hang in there. I know it's a little difficult right now, but it'll change. The age of Aquarius is here. It is the apocalypse. A lot of people fear that word. Don't fear that word. It just simply means things that were hidden or lied about will be revealed. That's the apocalypse. It's the age of enlightenment, the age of Aquarius. So people are going to be finding out the truth, which that's what this channel's been all about from day one. Pretty interesting. But I got more to share with you. Some really freaky stuff. Paranormally freaky. And some other tidbits. But anyway, take care. And more videos to come. I have so much to show you, and it's all about divine timing. It's when they, yeah, start prodding me and say, it's time. Do this video. It's time. Do that one. You know, the telepathy thing. Anyway, so they'll leave me alone about this one now, I hope. There's other things about where I live that I can't share with you guys for safety reasons. Nell would have a fit if I shared it. So, and I'm sure Gabriel and I would too. Anyway, but down the road of peace, I'll share that information. Some more freakish synchronicities and stuff that I can't even share, which really kind of sucks because it's kind of cool. Anyway, talk to you guys later.